crawl to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin on dice and woes of life. Love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal chandeliers, moments reflected. Often mirrors appear clear, winning from ear to ear. Craving and rain and rain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, in paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you conceive. I keep my paradise in paradise.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and today it's
Y&B Thursday, man.
Y&B Thursday. Oh, I like that. Y&B Thursday. I like that.
that.
That was a good come up. And joined, of course, by my guy Nathan Taylor of Y&B. How you doing, big man?
Man, you know it's been a fast week. It's been busy. It's a good
has
thing.
it?
Yeah, it's been good. Been good.
Well, all I know it's been a long week for me.
Well, we'll not get into that.
Thank you.
I
We're
mean,
not going to get into that. Yes.
it's something you probably don't need to be doing, but sure is what it is.
Really?
Yeah, it is what it is.
I couldn't help it.
It's okay.
I'll show you a picture, and then I'll show you a picture, and then you'll see.
There's choices in life, Matt.
Okay, I'll show you a picture, and then you tell me if yes or no.
Well, I didn't say me. I said you.
Well, but like this, it was more than worth it. I'm not going to be upset about it at all. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, I hope everybody's. I'll show you a picture and then you'll see.
There's choices in.
It's gonna be one of those days today. Nathan.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
about our Thunder tonight, we take on the Grizzlies, and
Jaw playing.
Ja is not playing. I don't think.
Okay.
And when I was looking at the game today, 9.5-point favorites. I said 237.5. I think that's a huge number, don't you?
Yeah. What are they sitting at? 3, 5, 4, 3?
They're 4, I believe.
4. Yeah, usually we don't have
Because
it.
the Lakers got lucky last night. Jesus.
Yeah.
What did you see the game last night?
I didn't see it.
They're up 1. They put it in somebody's hands. He takes a double clutch, fadeaway, whatever shot at the top of the key. They didn't put it in Halliburton's hands at all because he had killed Luka that scored the previous 2 times in a row, and he don't get the ball. They throw up a shot. Luka throws up a shot. LeBron tips it in to win.
God.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, though? We want them to get lucky. We want them in the 2 seat. That's where we want them.
We want them to 2, 3,
2 or 3.
7.
No, 2 or 3. That's it. Well, they're not going lower than 6, man.
Yeah.
They're not going lower than 5. So,
So you're suggesting we lose to them? Then?
well, no, but we want them in the 2 or 3 seat. We don't want them any lower than that. We want Denver, and we want which Denver and the Lakers. We want 2, 3, right?
Yeah. Right now it is. If I can. There we go. Dang, it took long enough. The Nuggets are 3. The Lakers are 4.
Golly.
Grizzlies are 5.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, that's
we
what
don't
I'm
want
saying.
that.
The Lakers want to be in a 4 or 5 position. We want them in the 2, 3, 6, or 7.
Yeah,
That's where we want them.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
We're going to go a long way in beating them. Like last night hurt us because they lose that game, then they have to play us twice coming up, which allows us to have the opportunity. Because, like I said, we want the Lakers,
Denver,
the
Minnesota.
Rockets, and Minnesota all to be the 2, 3, 6, 7.
I agree with the Rockets part of it, but out of those 4 teams, I think we can handle the Rockets.
I understand, but what I'm saying is let them beat the hell out of each other.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm
The
saying
Rockets are easier for us than they are for them.
worst case, if we get the Rockets, I'm okay with that. Versus the other 3 teams we just talked about.
Yes, I am too. We talked about this yesterday, and I was like trying to explain that I'm not afraid of anybody.
No, we can beat anybody in
Beat
7
anybody.
games.
I'm not worried about that. But I'd rather them play up in the finals, the Western Conference Finals, one of those 4 teams, instead of in the semis, because the Lakers want to be in the 4 or 5.
Yep.
That's what they want to be.
Yep. because they don't want to beat up. They don't want to get beat up by
They don't wanna get beat up
Minnesota,
by Minnesota, then to turn around and get beat
Denver.
up by Denver.
Yeah, they don't
and
want
then have
that.
to play us, and we're physical. They want
Or the Rockets. They don't want to play the Rockets either.
and that's what I'm saying is they want to get a chance to be ready to play us in the second round because they won't be as beat up.
Right.
Because they know we're going to be, if they have to play us in the finals, we're going to beat the hell out of them. We're going to be physical. But LeBron, in the second round, playing 6 or 7 games versus playing 12 to 14 games is a different story.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And a compact schedule.
Yeah, and so I just look at what we're trying to do, and I am a big proponent of, excuse me, losing my voice.
Wonder why that is.
Anyway, I'm a big proponent of us trying to, I wish the other seat over there.
Yeah. I've never. We've been doing a show what 2 years now?
Yeah, never happened.
2 years, but never happened.
Never happened. First time.
Yeah.
But anyway, my deal is this. Because we're number one in the number of categories, we're number one defensively.
Defense.
It's insane.
Yes.
It's insane. And then the 12, what are we, 12.9?
I don't know what the differential
I
is
think it's
now.
12.9.
It was on pace to be number one in history.
It is. Well, we're 12.9, so we're going to be number one.
Wow.
Because the closest one to us is the
12.4?
Bucks and 12.3.
3.
So there's no way we're not going to be in. Every single team that had that advantage has won the
That's
title.
crazy. Here's the thing, we've been talking about this all year long. About being contenders and doing this and doing that and having a great record, and it's not really sunk in for me until watching the game the other night. And I don't know why, because it was Sacramento.
Right.
What does that matter? But I think it was a 60-win thing that really got me.
Yes.
I was like, wow, we really have a chance at this.
Yes, we do.
And even with Harden and Westbrook and Durant, I never really thought we would. I mean, I thought we might, but I didn't think I wasn't convinced.
I would say the difference between this team and that team is defense.
Defense, absolutely. Well, and role players.
With that too.
Yeah,
we have a bench we didn't.
I mean, and you watch it. It was on perfect display the other night. We had 4 guys. Three or 4 guys sitting.
We had J-Dub, we had Kaysen, and we had Wiggins.
Okay. And we went 9 deep. Dylan Jones played about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We went 9 deep, and every single one of those guys could play defense and shoot, man. Yeah. I don't know.
I get what he's doing lineup wise, resting everybody, trying to make sure we're going to be healthy as possible going into the playoffs. But we have a 2-game lead for the best overall record.
Yeah.
We have 10 games left.
Did you know that the finalists for the what do they call it? The cup, the thing, NBA Cup, the in-season tournament. Did you know the final 2 teams get a week rest between end of season and playoff games? Did you know that? I didn't know that. At least that's what I think. I heard him announce that the other night.
Well, I don't like that.
Well, here's the thing. That allows you to play all your guys up to the end of the season and not rest anybody.
Oh, okay. Well, that will help.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
When I look at that, here's our next 10 games, Nathan. Here we are right here.
Okay.
Grizzlies tonight.
I think that's a win.
Pacers.
That's a win.
Should be.
Should be.
Yeah, Bulls on
Win.
Monday. Should be win. Pistons on Wednesday. That's going to be tough.
It's at home.
I know, but they want us because of what happened last time.
Well, yeah, but it's still at home.
No, I agree, but they want us.
I still think we win that.
I agree.
It's not on a back-to-back. Okay, yeah, I was going to say back-to-back Rockets. That might be a little tough.
Yeah, so the way I look at it is we have the 4 games that we need to go 4-0 at home.
That's the Pistons, Rockets, Lakers.
And then we got, the 4 games, the first 4, Grizzlies, Pacers, Bulls, Pistons.
Okay.
And then we go to the Rockets next Friday. And then we have the Lakers on Sunday. And then the Lakers on Tuesday.
I think we go 8-2. I think we lose to the Lakers once and maybe the Rockets. Outside of that,
the whole thing is that who are the Cavaliers going to lose to?
I don't know what their schedule looks like.
They have an easy schedule.
Well, hell, they lost 4 in a row.
That was in the West.
Okay.
3 in a row.
Yeah,
They lost 3 in a row. They were in the West.
That's
So
true.
That's part of what I'm saying is that now you're sitting there and you have 10 games and you can only afford to lose 1.
I thought you said we had a 2-game lead.
I know, but if we have 2, that ties us with them.
Oh, okay. Who holds the
I
tie?
don't know. See,
What's
that's
the
what I'm saying.
tiebreaker?
I don't know what the tiebreaker
Is
is.
it
'cause we
conference
split.
record? I think it's conference record, isn't it?
Well, conference record against the East, we win. We're 20.
Well, no, I'm talking about the conference you're in. So if it's us and Cleveland, I think it's Cleveland's second tiebreaker would be Cleveland's record against the East and us against the West.
We've lost 1 game against the East.
Yeah, no, but we would be against the West.
I know that, but I'm saying if we lost 1 game against the East
so-
and we have 11 losses, so
Well,
that gives
Cleveland's going to win that tiebreaker because the East is easy.
us terrible. You're right. Right. That's what I'm saying. Is you, like I said, you have to go 9-1.
Hey, that's what.
You got to go 9-1.
Yeah, but that's why they play the games, man.
No, I understand that, but when I looked at this, I was going over yesterday. I'm like, you got to go 9-1.
I think there's at least one loss to the Lakers in there.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
The whole thing is, it doesn't help us by letting the Lakers off the hook. You have to hold serve at home twice to put them, to give them, because they have a 3-game lead. So 3.5. So you got to get those 2 losses to give them a chance to be in the 6th seed.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I know you don't. The Warriors have an easy schedule than the Lakers do.
Yeah, I just don't see them falling, man.
Well, what I'm saying is that 3.5, and the way they lost, they should have lost last night. They got lucky. We beat them twice here. That means you got a 1.5 game lead. Then we can, and anything can happen to them. Mm-hmm. Depending on who they play last, and they have a tough schedule. Because I still think they have to play. I know they have to play the Warriors. I still think they have to play don't they have to play the?
I can look it up for you.
Yeah, don't they have to play the Nuggets again?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah. So anyway, when I look at what we're trying to do, is that 9-1 is what I think we have to go, because the whole thing is this: you have to hold home court serve, and it's a lot easier for us having guys aren't rookies anymore.
We're won 10 in a row on the road.
Yes.
11 in a row on the road, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lakers at Bulls, Clippers at home, Pelicans at home,
Okay, that's an easy win.
Knicks at home, at the Celtics,
Okay, that's
at the Nets, at the Bucks, at the Nuggets, at Suns at home. That's a
right.
tough schedule.
So that's what I'm saying. They can lose. They
could lose 4 or 5 of those games.
Get the 6th seed.
Yeah.
But it will help us beating them. You see what I'm saying? We need to win our 2 games. Then what that does is that sets everything up for them to finish 6 or 7.
I didn't even have us on there. Why did I not have us on there? Oh, because that's just the rest of the March games.
Right.
Wait a minute. No. I'm sorry, man. Hold on a second. I apologize. That wasn't the actual schedule.
April.
Yeah. So it left in March, they have at the Grizzlies, Rockets at home.
Okay.
And their April schedule is Warriors at home, Pelicans at home, and then 2 games against us, Mavericks at Dallas, and then Rockets at home, Blazers at the Blazers.
So they can lose 3 games.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
4 games. And all I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. I know that if they finish 6 or 7, like I said, I want the Timberwolves, the Lakers, the Nuggets, and the Rockets all to be the 2, 3, 6, 7. Let them beat the hell out of each other.
We want the Lakers to be 6, not 7. Because
they still have to play the Rockets. What I'm saying is, either way, they're still going to have to play.
Well, here's the thing. If they get beat in the 7-8 game and we have to play them in the first round, that would suck, right?
Right. But what I'm saying is, but they're not going to do that.
What? It's
might.
possible, man.
They
Anything's
might.
possible.
You might. They're right. They lose at the play to us.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if they lose the winner of the 9-10 game?
Which is no guarantee, because that's the Suns.
It's 1-game series, man. I mean, anything can happen in 1 game, right?
As we know, as
March
far as
Madness.
March Madness.
Yeah, that's right.
What I love about it. But tonight I'm looking forward to going. It's been a while since I've been to a game.
Same here. Last game I was at was the Cavs game.
Really, you gonna throw that out there like that?
Yeah, we usually go to every game, but you know.
No. Well, I missed the game because I got sick.
Oh.
And then I had to work on Friday, had to work on Sunday, and then Monday, which was the back-to-back Nuggets, I missed that game on Monday because Shannon wanted to go to the game, so Shannon went. So which of course I'm more than comfortable with. I don't really, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure.
Go, so I don't care. And so I missed that game, and then we played the 76ers and the Hornets. I didn't want to go to either one of those games. Did you? It was hard enough to watch them on TV.
Not particularly, especially when they said SGA wasn't playing. I was like,
Yeah.
that's okay.
But it's so funny is I love it how the commander, when he gives away tickets, he gives them away 76ers, when we sat how many guys in 76ers game? 4?
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, one of the
we get
tickets I
fined
got
for
one,
that?
huh?
Did we get fined for that, by the way, when we sat?
They're looking into it.
Yeah.
One of the games, you say that one of the games he gave to me a couple years ago was the Suns game when Olivier Sarr hit 5 threes and we won.
Yes.
I think Captain Hook played in that game too.
Captain Hook played in that game, yes.
Jeez, man. Gosh. But I was sitting there going, what are y'all doing? Lose.
Yes. Isn't it funny? It's like we are the worst tanking team.
Yeah, we are. We're horrible at it.
I mean, we're just, it's like, why are you even trying? Let's just go play.
I mean, they set their top 14 guys, and they went and got
something crazy.
5 10-day contracts
And
or
won.
something.
All those hungry guys.
Jeez.
I think we'd have did better by playing our guys.
And just say, hey, just miss some shots,
And
man.
just go out there and do it
miss some
versus
shots.
get guys who are hungry to show what they can do.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's what we got.
Everybody-
We're just terrible. We're not. And my deal is this, Nathan. How the hell the San Antonio Spurs first overall pick David Robinson, first overall pick Tim
I'll
Duncan,
talk about luck.
first overall pick Wemby? How do you do that?
It's luck is what it is. Exactly what it is. It's
And,
luck.
and now Wemby's hurt. They could turn around and get in the lottery again.
God. They don't
And
need
if
any help, man.
And if they get Cooper Flag,
Oh, my God. And they got De'Aaron Fox, too? Wow.
I'm sorry, those three together, they're going to be. It's
Well, it's like us getting Cooper Flag. I mean,
Well, we get Cooper Flag, it's over. We're not going to get him, but
yeah, if we did, though. I mean,
nobody's giving up Cooper Flag. I can promise you. Nobody's trading that pick for him.
where are they sitting anyway? Let me look at the rankings real quick.
You know, so I just don't see. I don't see them doing any of that. I would be trying to get him more than you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. San Antonio, oh, my gosh. San Antonio has the East does stink, man.
They do.
So just to kind of give you, so San Antonio's got a 31-40 record. They're 13th in the West, right? 13th in the West. Miami has a 31-41 record, so almost identical. They're number 10 in the East.
Yeah, but what are they overall though?
Oh,
In the
okay.
draft. That's what I'm saying. In the draft, that's what we want because
Yeah.
that's the thing that matters in the draft. Who's gonna
Right.
do what in the draft? That's what you ultimately got to.
So overall, they are in the reverse rankings. They are, is that 8th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th. They're 9th. 9th worst.
So they're out of it right now.
No, they're still in the lottery. Top
I thought-
14.
I thought it
Or
was
top 12.
I thought it was top 8.
No, top 12? Is that right?
Sure, I think it's the top 8.
No. It's top 12 for sure. Because remember, we had the 12th pick with J-Dub. That was the lottery pick.
Yeah, but we weren't in there. We weren't in there to
Well, it was
get.
the Clippers pick.
It was the Clippers.
Yeah, it was a lottery pick.
Thank you,
Every team that
Clippers.
doesn't make the playoffs
Dude.
has a chance at the lottery.
The Clippers, the gift that keeps on
Dude,
giving.
I mean, yes, you're not wrong.
I mean, it really does.
It's really Paul George that keeps on giving is what it is. Because not only did he help us.
Actually, it's Kawhi.
Well, yeah, but Paul George is hurt too. Because, I mean, you remember that play-in game where he gets hurt and they lose?
Oh, yes.
It's great, man, right? And then he goes to Philadelphia and helps them lose because he's hurt all the time, and we have their pick. So, I love Paul George, man.
He's been a gift that keeps giving. You're right.
And not to mention the fact that, and this is me stuck in the past, PG2s, 2018, I tried on a pair of those shoes and I fell in love. I bought 20-something pairs of them and I still have 15 or so at the house. And when they wear out, I
really
just,
though?
yeah, seriously. Yeah.
So you wear them and then
Yeah,
you wear out.
Wear them out and then I put a new pair on. And every time I find a pair like on eBay or something that's in really good shape, I buy them.
You love those things that much.
Oh my God, I love them, dude. They're so comfortable. So comfortable.
Wow. Hey, learn
I've got every color too. Except for the Mamba. I didn't get the Mamba set. The purple
Now,
set.
I would say this: I've got the LeBrons, the ones with the what do you call them? The fatigue army
The camo.
camos. Those are nice. The kids seem like
The last-
Let me buy those. No, you can't have
The
them.
last LeBrons I wore were 10s, I think.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't.
I like the PG5s though. Those are pretty nice.
I'm wearing this stuff and I don't like it. Is that bad?
Yeah, well, you know what I do that kids get on to me for? I wear Under Armour t-shirt, Nike shorts,
You can't do that,
and then Adidas, or I'll wear an Adidas shirt, Under Armour shorts, and like Nike
bro. You
shoes.
can't.
Dude, I'm old, fat, and white. Nobody
I don't- you
cares.
can't do that, man. You gotta
Nobody
match.
cares.
Well, that's you have to match.
Nobody cares.
See, I can't go out the house like that.
Do you remember? This would have been, let's see, early '90s, maybe mid '90s, when Nike brought those shoes out with the straps. Do you remember those?
Yes.
Okay, so I was in 8th grade then, and that was the one year I played basketball. And obviously I'm a bench warmer. But I went out and since I knew I wasn't going to play, right? So I got and invest in all these different colored straps. And I'm wearing like orange and red and like
That's
I had
hilarious.
purple. I had a purple set. Oh yeah, dude, it was great.
So back then you were matching. Now you
No. I'd wear different colors. And
no. Matching Nike stuff instead of Nike. Adidas.
oh yeah, well that was back when the Nike socks where you had the crew socks.
Yeah, I know.
Those were awesome, dude. I used to wear those all the time.
And now you'll wear
Hey, dude, I'm-
Under Armour socks.
I'm
with
I'm
Nike
old.
shoes,
I'm a
Adidas
dad,
shirt,
and I'm fat. So who cares?
Under Armour shorts.
Nobody cares.
Yes, they do, bro. You have to match.
I'll match when I wear sweatpants because the only sweatpants I like are Under Armour sweatpants.
People,
But I still wear Nike shoes with them.
No.
Unless you want me wearing my dress shoes, man. Nike's all I got.
I don't even know what to say to you right now. I have no idea. I really don't know what to say to you, man, of what you're talking about. I'm just sitting there going, what in the hell, Nathan?
I just don't like any other shoe, man.
Oh, my God.
Remember Fila's? I had a pair of Grant Hills when I was in freshman in high school. I loved those things, man. Those were awesome.
I'm going to say this, Nathan. We're going to look at this real quick. When you look at our team stats, it's crazy, okay?
1-0, golly.
Yeah. These are our team stats. When you look at them, it's just,
It's eye-popping, dude.
I look at it and I'm going, wait a minute, we're what?
So here's the thing I hope. I hope we are fill in the blank, 15, 16 Warriors or whatever, 17, 18, whatever year that was. 96 Bulls. What other teams? Dominant teams. Can you think of? I'm sure the Lakers had a few.
This is it.
Okay, so yeah, the 70-71 Bucks, the 95-96 Bulls, the 16-17 Warriors, 23-24 Celtics, and the 71-72 Lakers. I hope we're that team, those teams, instead of that Dallas team. Remember that Dallas team that was number one record? Dirk had all kinds of
They were so
MVP,
soft.
and then they
were
lose
soft.
in the first round to Golden State.
Was it Golden State?
Yeah.
They were so soft. Dirk Nowitzki, the only thing I hate about him, he was European big time that year. He was soft as cotton candy. But anyway, so we're fourth in scoring, and then we're second now in giving up points.
We
Which
were
is great. We
were
were first, but
right?
once after the All-Star break, we started scoring so many damn points.
Well, yeah, SGA's. I heard a stat, which I knew this stat, but it was crazy. He leads the league in 30-point games. I'm sorry, 20-point games.
Oh wait, hold on.
30-point games, 40-point games, and 50-point games.
Yes, it's insane. It's insane.
And he's about to. I'm not going to jinx him because I don't believe in that.
He's gonna win MVP, bro.
Wait, no, he's going to win MVP, but he's going to break the record for 20 consecutive 20-point games too.
Well, we're gonna get into that in just a 2nd
Mm-hmm.
Let's finish this. You're jumping ahead of where we're
Okay,
gonna go.
all right.
Okay, we're number one in field goal percentage of holding the opponents. We're number one in 3-point percentage. We're number one in points in the paint. So we're number one in keeping you from scoring in the paint, and we're number one in guarding the 3-point line, and we're number one in the 2-point line. We're number one in, this was crazy, when we turn the ball over, we're number one in keeping the opponents from scoring on our turnovers.
Jeez. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
points
number
off
one.
turnovers?
Yes.
Wow.
So we're number one in that. We're number one in deflections.
Yeah,
Which
'cause
we probably get our hands on what?
Kaysen,
Caruso.
thank you, and Dort. Could you see that?
We're in
Speaking
the
of
top
Dort,
5.
did you see that stupid foul he had the other night? What was it, like 2 minutes in or something like that?
He just.
I love Dort, but that's one thing that drives me nuts, man.
Well, I'm gonna say this stat right here, Nathan. Second quarter points, we're number one
Interesting.
since J-Dub went out. No, we moved up to number one since he went out. And you know what happened? He's playing the big lineup. Chet and I.
love that lineup.
Chet and Ihart.
I love that lineup.
Those two together, dude. You could just see that bond.
Well,
is
did
just
you see
slowly
the iHeart? We are 42-6,
44? No, we're 43-6.
43-6
43-6 when he plays.
when he plays.
43
That's just nuts.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. And the thing is this: when I look at our team, and I always say this, Nathan, the one thing that travels is defense. In football, in baseball, in basketball, in hockey, in whatever, I don't know what other team sport, soccer. Any of those sports, defense travels. You have to have a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So defense travels. Offense is hit and miss, but you got to have somebody who can stop somebody.
Yeah.
And the teams with the best defense usually win.
We have what? How many guys on our team that don't play any defense whatsoever? Do we have any?
That don't play defense.
Isaiah Joe?
Well, he plays defense.
He tries, but he just gets burned.
Yeah, they attack him.
But that's not his fault. He
My
just,
deal is this:
he
if
tries.
Isaiah Joe is making shots, playing. If he's
Oh,
not,
dude.
then no.
Yeah, but when he is,
And I've said this, Nathan. When SGA is to me, the other night he came out lackadaisical. Four
yeah, he
turnovers in
did.
the first 5 minutes or whatever, something stupid. That lackadaisical attitude translated to our team being lackadaisical in passes.
last year we lose that game.
Yeah.
This year,
defense.
and you saw all the other guys step up.
Yeah.
All the other Kenrich played well. Ihart played well. Chet played pretty well. You know, and Dort was hitting
Caruso was
threes.
great.
Caruso was killing it. Isaiah Joe played well that game.
Yeah, Jay Will didn't play bad.
Jay Will has just been on a tear.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's just hitting threes like it's going out of style, man.
Yeah, my thing is this, though. Can you explain to me, in the fourth quarter, at 6:47 when there's a timeout,
Oh, yeah.
and he doesn't put SJ in the game right there, and then they go on a run, and then he has to call timeout to put him in. It's like, dude.
Well, you saw right after the timeout, he hopped up and went to the scorer's table.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
literally right after the timeout. Like, why don't
That's
you
what
just
it
put him
is.
in the game right there?
That's what I'm saying. He has to wait that extra minute and a half or whatever. He's a minutes manager.
Does he know that J-Dub's not playing? Like, it's okay. Like, your guy's not playing. You don't have to worry about minutes.
But they went on a run. And then so they put him in, and in 3 minutes we go from up 12 or 13 to up 22. Game's over.
Game's
3
over.
Minutes.
Game's
3
over.
minutes.
That's right.
And I'm like, dude, I don't understand why you don't at the 6:47 just put him in the game.
It's like I have to do this. I
Yes,
have
that's
to
exactly
do this.
That's exactly how I look at it. He feels like
He's Rain Man. It's exactly who he is. He's Rain Man. That's who Scotty Brooks was, but the opposite.
Opposite, yeah.
Like he wouldn't take people out. Like
Well,
why?
But also we didn't have a bench that we have. And this is my thing. The thing that what Sam Presti learned from the first team to this team is you got to have bench.
You got to have others, because as much as I like Perk, which as a person I do, I don't know. I've never met him, but from what I see, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
And he did give the team what they needed at the time.
Agreed.
But after that, dude, why are you starting him in the finals against Miami? That just doesn't make – he shouldn't even play.
That was a horrible match. I didn't get that either. I didn't get that either.
I mean, they didn't start anybody that played big. And we've got two guys.
Because they knew what we were going to do.
Yeah, and one Harden disappeared, which that's his MO in the playoffs.
We know how that is.
I
We
mean,
don't even discuss that anymore. To me.
It drove me nuts, man. I was sitting there screaming, and 10 years later, I'm
Still screaming.
I'm still screaming, but it's the opposite.
I'm gonna tell you this: the commander and I were at the game, and we were livid, bro. We were at the first Miami. We were at the first two games, and so the first game, we're sitting there, and he and I left, and it was like 3 minutes in, and we go, "Oh, we're gonna win this game." And everybody in our section just kind of looked at us like, "What?" The game just started, and Randy was like, "No, they're not driving to the basket. There's LeBron shooting threes and shooting jump shots. D-Wade shooting jump shots. They're not aggressive. We're gonna win this game." Second game, they were in full attack mode, and he and I looked at each other like, "Yeah, we're gonna lose this game," and they won 4 straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
They won 4 straight. But speaking of
That year, I'm sorry, man. I got the thing that sticks in my head from that year, not the finals, obviously a lot of things there, but they used to when they interviewed KD in the post games, and what do you got in that backpack? Remember that?
Yeah.
What he carried around the backpack, and he finally goes, Nate Robinson.
that was funny.
Yeah, that
was hilarious.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, you had to laugh. And KD he has a good personality. He really is but this is my thing. SGA and him are so much alike when it comes to the court. They just want
to play,
They
man.
want to hoop.
They just want to play.
Hoop.
Yeah.
They want to hoop.
That's right.
I love that. Now, where they differ is he has the Westbrook leader mentality.
A lot better leadership mentality.
Without the Westbrook.
Attitude problem.
Yes.
Yes.
Without the chip.
The me against the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I love that about him. So
when it's funny, did you see the other night when he got, I think it was an offensive foul or something called on him, or he turned the ball over or something, and he's going back down the court, and they show his face, and he was like, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's fine. And then it's boom, 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 boom. 3, 3, 3.
Yeah, just like this way he does.
He's like, I got it, man. Don't worry.
Well, here you go, Nathan. 65 consecutive 20-point games. 66 20-point games overall. 45 30-point games.
Jesus.
Of the 40-point games, 7 of those are 45 points or more.
God. He's had a couple 49s, too, or 48, 49.
48, 49. So that's what I'm saying. But 7 of the 12 are 45 or more. And then, of course, he has more 50-point games than everybody else combined, which is crazy. And you think with all the threes and stuff like that, you would think that the opportunity for other players to have scored 50.
Well, there was last year, 4 or 5 60-point games?
Yeah.
Something like that. I know I think there was 2 or 3 on one night.
Karl Anthony Towns had one.
Donovan Mitchell had a 70-pointer last year, didn't he?
I don't remember.
I know he had 2 60s, and I think didn't Luka had one, right?
But Dagnall would never let SJ play that much.
I mean, it's taken him 6 years to get one 50-point game. You know,
he got 4 after.
That's right.
I think he just decided that I'm just gonna score. I think when he scores, he just decides, look, whatever he says, whatever, I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
I think that's what he does.
That's like when you said the other night, Russell had his 40-point game. Oh, yeah, in a 40-point game. Patrick Beverly goes, yeah, on 40 shots.
Well, that's because he was talking trash to Patrick
Right.
Beverly. Yeah, I just,
Right.
whatever, man. But here's 65 consecutive 20-point games.
What's the record, 68?
72.
Is it really
Guess
72?
who has it?
Oh, it's KD, isn't it? Yeah.
Between us and Golden State.
And Gold State, yeah.
So
that would have been 16 between the 15-16 and the 17 or 16-17 season.
yes. So he's got 65. Okay, so tonight, 66.
Right? Oh, for sure. Yeah, dude, it's going to take a miracle for him not to get 20.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So 60. The only thing keeping him from getting 20 is him getting hurt.
Yeah, or just having a really, really bad night.
He ain't gonna ever have that bad because he's gonna get at least 8 free throws.
Yeah. Well, because even if he's having a bad night, he's still going to the free throw line.
Right. So anyway, so 66 tonight, 67 Pacers, 68 Bulls on Monday, 69 Pistons on on Wednesday, 70 Rockets, and then the 2 Laker games.
So he ties the record
Laker game.
on the Laker game. Oh, and then he beats it against the Suns.
Beats it against Kevin.
Wow.
How crazy would
That would be awesome. Is that at home?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's going to be on national TV. I'm going to call it right now.
Yeah, that would be on TV. It has to be. Because
Yeah.
that is April 9th, the 9 p.m. game, and April 9th is a Tuesday, right?
April 9th is a
Wednesday. It's a Wednesday.
yeah, that sounds about right.
It's a Wednesday.
Wednesday. That is going to be nuts.
Dude, at
man.
9 o'clock.
You're going to be at that game too, I bet,
No,
aren't you?
I'll plan it.
Well, hold on. Is it a 9 o'clock game and it's not national TV?
Well, it's a Wednesday. Those games are at 8:30.
Is it at the Suns or is it at home?
Home.
Is it at home?
Yeah.
Okay.
We played our last 3 home games are Lakers, Suns.
That's going to be crazy.
Yeah. It'll be rocking. But
What do you think? What do you think KD sits out that game?
No, KD.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Because where they're at.
Well, they got to win.
They got to
That's
win.
right. That's
So
right.
he's not gonna not play. But isn't that crazy?
That's going to be a fun game, dude. You're going to that one for sure, aren't you?
I'm planning on it. We got to talk to Commander into it.
Well, I'll be rooting from the couch.
Yeah. You can be watching Michael Cage. Dude, I'm going to say
Hey,
this.
speaking of which, the other night, that announcing guy for TNT,
He was terrible.
he was horrible. And he
Greenberg.
said your wonderful push
The
shot.
reason why he said that is because that's what the Thunder say. No, that's what the Thunder say.
Oh, I know.
Now, on the ESPN, they don't say that shit. They
No,
call it what it is.
except
They're
for what's his name? The guy. Well, maybe that was NBA TV. I don't remember. But yeah, no, I've got a new game. I told you about it the other night, right?
Yeah.
When I watched FanDuel, count how many times Michael Cage or they say push shot. I count them now.
19, did you say it?
Yeah, it's kind of like Eschbach has that game, where he watches softball,
Well,
and
he didn't take 19 shots, did he?
no. He didn't say it. No. It wasn't 9. It was like 11.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, but so like Eschbach watches softball games and he tries to guess if the umpire's a woman or a man.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I swear.
Al is not
He
that-
talks about it all the time.
Oh my God, Al, what is wrong with you, bro? Jesus. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors real quick. We want to take this time to thank SRB. If you have needs for engineering, surveying, or planning, hit our guys up. They'd love to take care of you over there, especially if you have a water treatment plant in your city or county. Those guys would love to take care of you. And as we always say, who the hell doesn't like clean drinking water? And of course, Oak Grove Trucking. If you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand to be moved, hey, hit our guys up over there at Oak Grove. And then, of course, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank that makes things happen.
Yes, they are. They're an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC, proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses. By the way, we have a couple of women's businesses now we're going to be doing next month, so I'm happy about that. And anyway, if you can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com, that's www.ynbok.com, or you can go into one of their 5 locations, the main bank, which is where we are right now.
Absolutely.
66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. YNB East, which is off the Parkway in 66 or 39th Expressway. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40, just south of I-40 right there. Garth Brooks, cannot miss it. And then, of course, YNB Peoples, don't say it.
Can't say anything, man.
Located in Bethany.
Got our 1.5 loan officers over there.
You just can't let it go, can you?
Can't, man.
You cannot let it go.
can't.
And, of course, Creed, the House of Creed, handcrafted since 1760.
1760.
Yeah.
Wow.
Their cologne is really good. It smells really, really good. And so if you're a guy or girl, one thing they say is, remember, pick the best for your best.
For your best.
So if you're a man and you got a woman that you want to a girlfriend or significant other, hey, go hit them up. They love to take care of you. They got some good smelling perfume. And then also, ladies, if you have some perfume.
Is that working for you, by the way?
Oh, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it. This really smells really good. I'll be wearing it tonight, by the way. Well, because it's the one that Jennifer likes. So
I don't need explanations, man. You're
It's
good.
the one that she likes, so that's the one we're wearing.
All right.
You know what? Why are you starting?
I didn't say a word,
Why are
man.
you starting, man?
You're the one that brought it up. I didn't say a
No, I
word.
did not. You brought it up. That's what you do. That's what you do. Now, this is the fun part right here, which I know this is one of your favorite parts. Shooting percentage.
Shooting percentage.
Okay? And, of course,
52.2. My goodness.
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. 39. Hartenstein 0% from 3.
Yeah.
Still hadn't hit one, huh?
Still has not hit one.
Let's see.
Which
Thor,
means that
man.
he's due.
How's our team percentage? I mean, that looks really good. So our team percentage is, man, J-Dub's struggling a little bit from 3 this year, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was at 43% last year.
Yeah. Well, you have to get better.
Yeah, that's true.
And he struggles a little bit, but I still like J-Dub. I ain't going to say I don't because
Oh, I love him. He's just not. He's not a number 1 or number 2. He's a super sub, is what he is. I mean, that's really honestly what he is.
well, my thing is this. We're winning without him. What are we, 6-0 without
That's
him,
what I'm
7-0?
saying. Yeah,
That's crazy.
it
It
is.
really is crazy that we're winning without him.
Trying to think of another guy that I would put him like. Man, I don't know. Can you think of somebody, maybe not playing now, but historically, that is a good comp for him that just maybe Ginobili?
No, he's not Ginobili. Ginobili's a Hall of Famer. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Okay, all right. I was just thinking roles. Of course, he starts, but I don't know, man. I
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, but I thought the comparison between Kaysen and Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday, yeah,
I
that's a
think
good.
perfect.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a real
Don't
good
you
one.
think so?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, because plays great defense,
Great
and
defense.
then he can shoot.
I would almost say he probably plays better defense than Drew Holiday.
Well, Drew is older now.
Well, even in his heyday, though. I mean,
Oh, no.
You don't think so?
Oh, no. No.
okay.
They're about equal, and maybe he's a little bit better than Drew, not much.
But he's still got time to grow, too.
That's what I'm saying. This is only his second year. So he will be there. Chet, 15.2, SJ 90.3. So he could be 50, 40, 90. He's not going to get there, though.
He's not going to get there, but it ran 50,
Yeah.
90, good Lord.
50, 40, 90, which would be crazy. Chet, 15 points, 50% from the field, 36 from 3, 71% from the line. Wiggins, 11.7, 49%, 39%, and 82%. I just think that three-point percentage needs to come up. It's still 40%.
You're talking
Wiggins.
Wiggins. Yeah, it does, but I don't know, he's doing a little bit, I mean, not that we want him to, but he's doing a little bit more different stuff than he did last year.
Yes.
He's handling the ball a lot more. Not
He's trying to be a scorer more than he was last
right.
year.
Not that we want him to, but because you said it takes away from his defense, which I agree with. But look at those 3-point percentages, man.
Yeah.
I mean, think about our was it 12-13 or 11-12 team went to the finals. 11-12?
11-12.
That team 3-point percentage was. I mean, you had one guy shoot 40% probably.
Yeah.
One guy.
Well, when you look at it, you got Jay Will at 37, K. Rich 38, Caruso 34, Kaysen 35. And what people don't remember, you and I do,
Yes.
is where Kaysen and Caruso started.
Oh, dude, Caruso didn't hit a three for like 7 or 8 games.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous. So those two have gotten so much better. But when you got the best shooting coach in the league,
Yep, Chip England.
yep.
That's right.
And then, of course, Isaiah Joe, 39%, Dort, 39%. And then our heart, he's going to make one.
I am impressed with Lou Dort. Stupid fouls, yes. Drive to the ball, throw it off the bottom of the backboard. Yeah, I don't like that. But the way he's taken it upon himself to improve his 3-point shooting is pretty impressive. Because you remember what he was like. I mean, he was shooting high 20s.
I remember last year. Oh God,
Yeah, it was awful.
it was brutal.
But now, and I don't care what anybody says. To me, he's the best on-ball defender in the league. I mean,
The problem with him is, I was saying, there's no way he's not all NBA first team defense.
right, but
Or
it's
second team defense.
It's the
it's the
stupid fouls. Yep, that's right.
That's what keeps him.
That's what keeps him. Yep.
That's what keeps him. It's the stupid fouls. He make at the wrong time.
Yep. Costly.
Like James Harden, why are you reaching?
Well, and then I remember a couple of years, maybe it was last year, 2 years ago. I don't remember, against the Bucks. At the buzzer, we're going to win the game, and he fouls Brooke Lopez. He
Yes.
goes, like, what are you doing?
And he fouled. Remember, he fouled Laurie Marketing.
Yes.
Like, bro, what
Quit.
are you doing?
Stay away.
It's just he's so frustrating to me.
But that's the thing with me and you talk about. I think, and there's not defense for that, but I think in his mind he just doesn't know when to turn it off.
Right. You said that. I think
Yeah.
you made the comparison with him and Westbrook.
Him and Westbrook, yeah, that's right. They don't know when to turn it off, and they're just going 110 miles an hour all the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So
you
saying-
love him for his
He's saying
good
he's
things,
not that
but
smart of a basketball player.
no, I didn't say that. No, not at all. I mean, he's way smarter than Westbrook is, but he's too aggressive. But he doesn't know how to not be aggressive.
No, he does not.
So
He does not know how to turn off the switch.
well, I mean, that's how he's made his way in the league, man.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how he's kept his paycheck. So
I'm just, to me, this is what I tell everybody. The way we're going to win the chip is defense, number one. Number two, Dagnott has to get away from his minutes management. He's got to.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
I know,
man.
but he's got to. It's going to cost us. And this is the reason why I say that. Other teams know what he does.
And he's going to pull it out at the worst possible
And
times.
and they're going to catch him. Like I said, the 2 minutes that you sit somebody, that you sit that SGA, like the other night, you had to waste a timeout instead of just putting him in the game at 6:47. I mean, because how many times do we see him as soon as the ball gets thrown in, he pulls him off the bench?
Yep,
It's
every
like,
time.
dude,
It's like, why do you do that?
And
Like,
he's
just
like,
put him in.
He's not going to get in. Is he going to get in 30 seconds when there's a foul or turnover? I mean, when is that going to happen? Sometimes it's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So now you got to call timeout because now the other team's on a run.
Yep.
I don't get that, but he is determined to do things his way, and I'm cool with that. I mean, I get that. I'm not cool with it. I get it, but it's going to cost us.
Yep.
That's what worries me because it cost us against the Dallas Mavericks last year. That's the only thing that bothers me. It's going to cost us.
Yeah, you just hope he doesn't start tinkering with lineups once they.
He's going to do that too.
Starting lineups.
I'm going to say this: the second quarter, with the lineup of Chet, Ihart, Wiggins, Kaysen, and Caruso.
Oh my God, I love that lineup.
That's
I mean, even when J-Dub comes back, you put him in that lineup,
no, you're gonna put J-Dub in that lineup. 100%.
and you take Caruso out. Is that who you take out? I would say no because Caruso handles the ball better than all those other guys. Who was the third?
Kaysen is the other ball handler, so I would probably keep Kaysen.
Who was the third? You said Wiggins, right?
Wiggins.
I might do Wiggins.
No, you're gonna play Wiggins because he and J-Dub play well together.
Okay. Well,
Because you have somebody else who can shoot it. Because you need another.
you taking Caruso or Wallace out?
I'm taking Wallace out probably because his ball handling is.
I start Wallace, man. And that's just me. I know Lou Dort starts, but man,
No, I start Wallace.
Wallace.
I start Dort.
Yeah, I know.
Your starting lineup is SGA, J-Dub, Dort, Chet, Ihart.
Yeah, that's an awesome lineup. I love that.
And the thing I love about that group is the development between Ihart
And Chet.
and Chet is just going through the roof.
Well, and here's the thing, dude. You remember, like, the other night, it's a perfect example. Sabonis kills us every single time.
He does.
And he was horrible. And then Valanciunas, he was under there. Normally, last year, I mean, he would take one arm and just hold Chet off to the side and then just grab the rebound and slam it home, right?
Yeah, how many times?
He got
did you
surrounded by both of
How
them.
many times did you text me that?
Oh, my God, dude. He literally wouldn't even take a hand, probably, because that dude weighs like 300 pounds.
He's a big boy.
And he would just, but now, if you saw the other night when he was trying to do it, like he got a rebound, and he was trying to go up for it, and they're both on either side of him. They just both swat the same thing.
Just waited. Go ahead, big
Yeah,
fella.
I mean, and he's like,
And he's sitting there pump faking, and they're
yeah,
both like,
all right, let's.
all right,
I mean, you're gonna get a 3-second call. That's fine. Go ahead. But
"Hey, 3 seconds to get your shot blocked. Pick one."
I think he did get a 3-second call.
No, it was later. It was a different time.
Okay.
Yeah, but that time he got a shot block. He got a shot block, and I don't know which one did it.
No, I don't. But it doesn't matter.
No,
It doesn't matter.
I just, to me, our defense is just incredible. And like I said, Ihart does not know how to play against the West yet. He's played against the centers, but he doesn't know how to play against the West yet.
Chet is doing a better job than I
he's
thought
at
he
the
would at like a perimeter.
Playing J. Will and Chet together now, putting Chet at the 4, putting J. Will to replace Ihart
Yeah, at the 5.
at the 5.
Yeah, because then their 5 can't guard J. Will on the perimeter.
Right.
So yeah, no, I agree with that.
So, and J. Will, as long as he continues to knock down shots, my only thing with him is quit trying to get fancy with your passes.
passes.
Dude,
Oh, my
just
gosh,
make a
man.
normal pass.
Yeah.
Don't try to
Well,
do that.
Ihart, he kind of does that sometimes
That
too.
drives
He
me
tries to
nuts.
slip
Both
that
of them-
pass.
both of them are. What happens is
Yeah.
they're feeling themselves. Like I heard bounced the one between his legs, backwards. I was like, really? Oh, yeah. I'm like, okay, bro.
Well, and mainly it's. I think it's Isaiah Joe on most of the end. On the end of most of those.
100%.
Yeah.
He's setting the screen for Isaiah Joe because Isaiah Joe, in order for us to win, number one, SGA has to do what he does. Because he comes out on fire making shots.
Got to play 38 minutes in the playoffs.
And it sets the tone for everybody else.
38 to 40 minutes in the playoffs?
38 minutes.
Minimum.
36 minimum, I think.
I would go 38 minimum, 40 average.
Yeah. Well, no, 38 average, 40 max. How about that?
I'm good with 40 minutes.
Because 40 minutes, and that would be.
That's like 8 minutes a game.
That's 28 games.
Yeah, but you might not get game 7 every time.
I understand it, but I'm saying that's what you got to count on 28.
He's 25.
True. Now, I know it's 26. But
26, whatever. Doesn't matter.
How about the draft with him, Luka, and
Trae Young. Who else was there? There was a lot of other people.
There was a lot of. Was it back? Who was it? Was it
no, DeAndre Ayton was the number 1 pick in that draft, I think. But he's whatever. Who else was in that draft?
But DeAndre Ayton was balling until he got sideways with the coach.
Yeah, when they went to the finals, he was
No show.
Yeah, except for that first game when he hit the game buzzer dunk. You remember that?
Yes.
Or was it second? I don't remember which game it was, but I was just going to see on that draft who was in that draft.
Yeah, I mean, people talk about great drafts. That draft was pretty good.
It was. It was a 2018 draft, right?
Was it? No, that was the year before. Because I know SGA followed Booker. Out of Kentucky.
No, that was actually.
After that.
I think that was actually 2014 or 13. We still had KD when that draft happened.
I just look at the thing I'm going to give Sam Presti his props. He learned valuable lesson from that first time around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did.
You get it?
Almost there. Well, maybe. There we go.
Where's our IT guy?
Okay. Yeah. No. DeAndre Ayton number 1. Luka number 2. Oh, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Oh yeah, forgot about him. Yeah.
Number 4. Trae Young 5. Colin Sexton's not a bad player, man.
No, he's really good.
Mikal Bridges. SGA. Michael Porter Jr. Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Simons,
oh my goodness.
Robert Williams,
Wow.
Jalen Brunson,
Wow.
Mitchell Robinson, Mobama. Wendell Carter Jr. is not a bad player either. Miles Bridges. He's a good player.
That draft was solid, bro.
That was. Kevin Herter was in that. Josh Okogie, Grayson Allen.
Don't count him.
I know you don't like him, but he's still a pretty good role player.
Yeah, I'm not putting those other guys. What I'm saying is, so you got Jaren Jackson Jr., you got Trae.
Jalen Brunson. That's a good one.
SGA, and you got Luka.
Yeah, you got probably, let's see, SGA, Luka, for sure Hall of Famers. Jaren Jackson Jr., maybe not, but Trae for sure.
Yeah.
So you got 3 Hall of Famers and a bunch of really good players.
Bunch of good players.
Yeah.
I just like it. So, but anyway, what is your prediction for tonight?
I think we win by like 15. 10, 15, somewhere in there.
You should. Because
Yeah,
the Grizzlies without Ja.
Well, and they just don't match up well with us.
They do not match up with us.
We for some reason, we just don't have. Not saying they're not a good team, but it's matchups.
It was kind of like us the way we used to not match up with the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You just have to play out your butt. But I know I believe Ja's not playing, so that's going to help us.
Even if he does, though,
he doesn't play well against us anyway.
No.
And Shea don't play well against the Grizzlies either.
that's true.
He doesn't play well against
Well, that's because they got who's their defender?
No, he just doesn't play well. I don't think it doesn't matter who the defender is.
Don't they have Marcus Smart? Does Marcus play there?
Marcus is hurt.
Is he hurt?
I don't think he's playing. But nobody guards him. Guys make it difficult. The kid from
The Pelicans, man.
The Pelicans, the kid from
Herb Jones?
From Atlanta. Daniels.
Dyson Daniels.
Him?
Yeah, he actually plays for. Does he play for Atlanta now?
He plays for Atlanta.
I guess he does. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So you got some guys who make it difficult because they're 6'8",
He got a big old huge wingspan.
long arms.
Jaden McDaniels too.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels.
He has a tough time. That's why we have a hard time against Minnesota. Yep.
Because then you got him. And
By the way, we drafted him.
Yes, I remember.
Traded him for, I think, Baisley.
Yeah.
That was a good worked out well, didn't it?
Well, him and his European player thing. So whatever. All right, brother. I'm gonna get out of here. Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of
No,
here?
I'm good, man.
All right. Well, tonight, I guess we'll talk tonight after the game, maybe.
Yeah, I got cheer practice tonight, so I don't know if I don't have cheer practice, but
Well, the game's at 7.
starts at 6:30, and it's in Southeast Oklahoma City.
Oh, practice. I was
Practice,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
game wasn't
No,
6:30.
practice.
Wait.
Yeah, so I got to drive Southeast Oklahoma
I
City
was like,
6:30.
what?
I'll
I
probably,
like, wait, what?
yeah, I'll probably make it for the second half.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. All right, this is my guy Nathan Taylor. Of course, we are here at Y&B, located at 401 Elm, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. What is this, Y&B Thursday? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, Y&B Thursday.
Y&B Thursday. This is Y&B Thursday. So we
Like
love
Taco
it.
Tuesday, but Y&B Thursday.
I'm done. I don't know what to say.
Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday. I like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, I want to thank everybody for, remember, like, subscribe, hit notifications on our YouTube. Dude, it was so funny is the other day, I looked on my YouTube. It said I had 4 views. Okay. I had 14 views at one time while I was doing the show, and I had 10 guys in the chat.
But it said you only had 4?
I said 4 views. I'm like, how do I have 4 views when I've got 10 people in the chat and we've got 12 people watching us at the same time?
That's beyond me. I'm a numbers guy, but I can't.
I don't know how
can't
this
get that one.
YouTube thing works. It's some sort of algorithm or whatever. We're not
Yeah,
doing.
I don't
right.
get
We
that
gotta
far
figure-
into it.
I got to get somebody who knows what they're doing. So, but anyway, I appreciate you, brother. Good as always, my guy Nathan Taylor.
We didn't fight too much today.
Huh?
We didn't fight too much today.
You're taking it easy. I appreciate that.
I have a soft spot every now and then.
The struggle is real. So
Yeah.
now I'm gonna go home and take a quick nap.
You had a rough night, because
because I got to be up in 2 hours. Pick Jennifer up at 6:15. So yeah,
you need to get some more sleep, man.
I am. And for all y'all, stay out of trouble. Be good. Peace out.